Welcome to the 23rd episode of the BroadStrokes podcast, where this is the second attempt at recording. As you'll probably notice, the episode is out late.
We took a small break. Yeah, we need that for our mental health.
It wasn't as much of a break as it was we were both just talking about those miserable things on the planet for that one episode.
Yeah. It's been sealed in the vault.
Well, the other one actually was deleted.
Oh.
On accident.
Well, it's been permanently sealed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you were ever going to release that.
No, looking back on it, no, we will not release that one.
If we ever even did, that's called career suicide.
Yes.
Not like we had
We talked
anyway.
about a lot of suicide in that episode as well. Unrelated.
Like that song.
Yes.
I don't know.
What song are you talking about? But reinvigorated from... I will behead you.
Have you ever listened to the original song without the stupid cat?
No, I have not listened to the original song without the cat.
The actual song is like serious. It's like about like a dude trying to find his love.
That's gay.
That's not gay at all. He's a straight guy looking for...
Why is he a cat?
He's not a cat in the music video.
You know what movie I'm glad that I never saw? That Cats movie.
What Cats movie?
The one just called Cats.
Oh, that weird...
Like the weird furry people... And I do mean furry comic people. I don't mean like furries. I think the movie would have been better, honestly, if they were to have just wore fursuits rather than the freaking...
Yeah, they just had weird makeup on. It looked cursed.
it was weird.
It was really cursed.
Yeah.
And not great at all. You know what else is a bad movie? Norm of the North.
Yeah, Norm of the North sucks.
It's bad animation.
Ooga booga. I got a topic that I hadn't written down yet. Another movie that I recently went to go see. Haunted Mansion.
I don't know what that is.
It was really good.
Really?
I liked it more than Oppenheimer. And that might just be saying something about me. I enjoyed Oppenheimer because I enjoy history. And I enjoy nuclear warfare. However...
Kyle out of context moments?
However, Haunted Mansion is like... I don't know... I think it is a Disney movie, but I don't know the whole story behind it.
It's the ride.
It's set in Louisiana. And the story was a really funny show.
You're just prideful of Louisiana.
I'm not. This place sucks. This whole state sucks. I dropped a pen.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know the Haunted Mansion's a ride in Disney World.
Yeah, it's based off that apparently. But
yeah,
it was a really fun movie.
Ridden on it?
The times I've been to Disney, I was really scared to go on the ride because I was a little kid.
How little were you? 4?
No, I was pretty old. I was just a bit of a coward.
Oh.
But I like roller coasters now. Is it even a roller coaster, or is it like just a...
I mean, it's not that extreme.
Mm.
I just know people like to spread ashes there for some weird reason.
That's weird.
That and the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, I heard it's a popular destination for ashes.
So like you just just kind of throw overboard on the Pirates of the Caribbean one?
Yeah, like that. Isn't there like a drop there or something?
And the dude behind you just gets like peppered by grandma.
I was about to say by grandpa.
Yeah, that's awful. No, I don't want to be cremated.
You know, I remember hearing a story that I thought was kind of like funny. So this dude, right? This YouTuber's grandpa dies, and then they cremated him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so apparently at one point he like spilled grandpa his ashes on him or something, and he had to clean them up or something. And his girlfriend asked like, "What's on the ground?" He's like, "Oh, it's grandpa's ashes, right?" But like the funny part is they made a G-Subs flavor called Grandpa's Ashes. So he's like, "Oh, the G-Subs flavor." He's just like, "No, my actual grandpa."
That's awful.
Yeah, apparently, the last thing his grandpa heard before he died was a stupid meme. Because someone sent him a meme while he was sitting in the hospital, and he played it out loud. It was a dumb Biden meme, too, so it wasn't even like it was incoherent.
That's how I want to die.
I think Soup sent him a meme.
Whatever.
I mean, obviously, I don't think he just magically knew he was sitting in the hospital. That's cool.
You recently started school again. How's that been?
It's been good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your classes like?
Oh, you ready? It's a whopping 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a whole world history in JavaScript.
That's it.
Yeah, for this semester.
How do you wait? So you just oh you do that thing where you go like 2 classes and you leave early.
Yeah.
Oh, because yeah, you're doing work too. That's cool. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. And I like did extra classes.
Yeah, because you're little achiever you. Good on you.
Well, they just asked if I wanted to take the extra classes. I was like, sure.
You're just too awkward to say no, so you're like, yeah, I'll do it.
I mean, it's not like I really didn't. I despised it or anything. I chose it.
Cool.
So yeah, it's just history and. Oh yeah, we get to dress up for the world history as the final exam. And who do you think I should dress up as? Before you say anything, I can't be the Führer.
I was gonna say Ho Chi Minh.
Oh.
Because you already did that in high school.
Not really.
You wore the rice hat.
At the very least, it's just a Viet Cong.
Yeah, you're not the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Yeah, I would need to get his mustache. I'm pretty sure he had a mustache.
He did. The generic one you can think of.
Yeah, the dun 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 dun.
You don't look anything like him. Even if we gave you makeup to make you look old, you don't look anything like him.
I know.
I know who I'm gonna be for Halloween, and I actually want to dress up.
Who?
I want to be Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men.
Oh, you've told me.
Yes.
I think you've said this before too.
I have. I'm going to be.
You better actually do it and not just promise it the whole year.
I have because our work does a Halloween costume thing.
Oh.
And I'm gonna dress up as Anton.
Yeah, and see how much people actually know that.
I need you to step out of the car, please, sir. You watched that movie, right?
No.
You need to. It's really good. If you don't have the time, I understand, but it's a good movie. He's my favorite villain. Even more so than Lalo.
Wow. What about things of what about Joker?
I don't like Joker, man.
He's literally just sadistic for the sake of being.
Like, if anyone thinks Joker's deep, it's like
he just isn't. But
I saw a meme. It was 12-year-olds when you tell them that they're not a Sigma, they're just Sigma women. And then it was just like the theme song playing. You know what I'm talking about, the Sigma thing?
Yeah, the dun 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 order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew Tate isn't great.
He really isn't. He's just bad.
I think of the motivational speakers, he's not even a motivational speaker. He's more just like weird.
Weird. I mean, he does kind of beat women. Not kind of, he just does.
Is it confirmed reports? Because here in America we do this thing called like innocent until proven guilty. So is he actually confirmed to have done human trafficking?
Well,
I heard the wife beating thing. I've heard that recording.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can see a recording of him beating a woman and stuff.
Yeah.
And then in that, and his defense for the recordings that shows the women and him beating them and stuff is there's a cut part of the video in those clips where they're happy that it happened or so, and they just joke about it and stuff.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Sure, buddy, sure.
Sure.
I mean, he just bribes the Romanian government all the time.
Yeah.
So, he has diplomatic immunity.
Someone's just gonna shoot him.
Just a hit squad one day.
I don't know what to talk about. It's a sleepy day here in Louisiana. It's gray outside. It's been consistently breaking the state temperature record for the day for the last 6 days.
Well,
it was 104 yesterday.
You know
what?
It just is hot.
It sucks. It is miserable. Man, it's bad. And I don't know what to do. It's too hot for me. I don't know.
Just don't go outside.
Right, yeah. Pretty much. Man, luckily I work inside and not in an iron shop.
Or in construction or something.
Yeah.
Because that would be awful.
That kind of brings me to my next topic, actually. Well, actually, before I go to my next topic, you tell the school story, because we were talking about your school.
Oh, yeah. So, this is the second day, right? So, the first day, it's a half day.
Yeah.
Which, it's a half day already, so most people get off at 12. I get off at, 9.
So when do you get there?
the same time as everyone
I
else.
don't remember.
Like 7.
7. Okay, continue.
On a normal day, it's 10:40.
All right.
But, so it's the second day, and there's a Google Meet we all had to stay for. So every teacher had to be in it. Well, first off, the first major complaint of this Google Meet, alright? For some reason, the front office had the worst mic in existence. Like a McDonald's worker's mic would be of superior quality. I don't even know what they were using as a mic. Were they using like an inbuilt mic into like something?
Probably like on something like this. Just but like it's a really old laptop.
It sounded like some dude's like earbuds that came with mic capabilities, but like it was already destroyed for a year.
It was just a little Apple like ones you plug into your phone that was still a thing, but they actually like ran through the washer and dryer. It's like, I don't know where the going goes.
Yeah, it was so low quality for. You'd think that they'd have slightly better quality stuff than that. I bought my mic online for like less than $100.
Was everyone laughing?
Well, that wasn't the main thing that got everyone like harring.
Continue.
Okay, so one of the teachers did not have their mic muted, and one of the teachers said they better get their ass over here, and there was like, where's my motherfucking Domino's?
Who was it? It sounds like a McClendon thing to say.
No, it was a woman.
It was a woman?
Yeah. So like some random teacher says that out loud in front of like over 1,000.
No, the school has more than 1,000 people now.
Well,
so.
Not every student joined the Google Meet. It was for teachers.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was gonna say like 100.
Okay, 100.
So like that amount of like staff in that call, everyone heard it, which was just
that's hilarious. That's great.
First off, and I think I found out what the teacher did. I think it was a special ed teacher. So I wonder what influence she's having on those children. Or maybe she's just gotten tired.
I always, like at work, I always check to make sure nothing's recording before I start trash talking people. Because like
who would be recording? I mean, a camera on the wall, I guess. Or
I work the phones and I work the drive up sometimes, like for drive up teller stuff, and I gotta make sure the button's not pressed or they can hear me. But like if people are being stupid or they're being, I just like rant while I'm doing the transaction for like 5 minutes straight while I'm putting all the information in.
So what? They waste their time.
They don't waste their time. I'm doing it as fast as I can, but while I'm doing it, I'm trash talking them. Not that they can hear me.
You prank call them.
No.
Yeah, how about you deposit to my bank account?
There's this one lady, I'm not going to give her name away for obvious reasons, but she is the worst person in the universe.
Is she there often?
Most of the time over the phone and via messaging platforms, but she is the worst person ever. She thinks she can exploit the system to get like fees reversed and whatnot.
Oh.
And someone actually went ahead and reversed her fee. So now she thinks that she can do it over and over again. So I got yelled at for like 12 minutes straight today. I was like, no ma'am, we're not escalating this to a manager, you're not allowed to speak to her anymore. The managers have filed like complaints against you, so they are not willing to speak to you anymore either. I'm sorry, man. And once they start yelling for so long, I can just hang up on them. Yeah,
I mean, fair. Should have said, go get a life right before hanging up, go get a life.
Yeah. I mean, she was born like, I think, 50, so she's not got that much longer left.
I thought you were just going to say, like, she has an old way of thinking.
I mean, she is old, you know. Oh, so while we're on the topic of my work, and we'll get... Anything else happen with your Google Meet thing before I go?
No, it was just...
That's pretty funny.
It was really stupid.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Were you with your friends at the time when that happened?
I mean, like, I wasn't in a friend group because it was in a second block.
Oh, okay.
But, like, I mean, I was with, like, some people I knew.
Okay. So let me scratch that one off the list.
Okay.
Now, I wrote this topic down with very descriptive wording. It's called fecal frenzy at work, which if that's not an indicator of how things went, it should be. The plumbing messed up big time.
I felt like you mentioned plumbing.
Yes.
Like
it happened again. the water started rising in all the toilets at once, and this putrid smell of like pure methane.
I thought you were just gonna say meth for some reason.
No, it didn't smell like cat pee. It smelled like cow manure almost. It was rough.
Oh.
And it like went through the whole building, and I felt nauseated. Really nauseous.
I could just like imagine like you walk in any part like someone from the outside walking in, and it's like that sound effect.
Yeah. But like you would smell it, and it would hit, like you felt like you got hit by something. It was bad. It lingered, and we were all like, we were all about to walk out. Like genuinely,
I mean, like honestly.
Yeah.
Why would they like keep you there?
Well, they weren't. So we went on to damage control mode. I started like, I've done IT for these people. I've done electrical work. I've drilled holes in walls for them. And now I was like, I don't know anything about plumbing. I know nothing about. But Kyle, could you fix this? I'm like, bruh.
You've established yourself as the handyman.
I want to kill myself.
So what? You put on your gas mask and
I put on 3 layers of like the COVID proof mask. And I stuffed some tissue in the second and third layer, so I looked really funny. I was talking like this.
Sound like Squidward.
Yeah, I sound like I was an SCP response team. So I go into the room where like all of our waters, like all of the plumbing equipment is. I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, I'm so out of my league right now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Why didn't you just say I don't know?
When I looked at
plumbing?
I looked at it. I was like, yeah, no, I can't wing this. And the water is like in this room. This is like a runoff, and it's increasing in this small room, and I'm like, this is bad. An alarm.
You just like tap it once and everything fixes. Oh, I'm an expert.
No. But I told the person in charge of this, like, yeah, you gotta call somebody.
I felt like that should have been the first response.
not rally Kyle to fix it.
But I guess you've established yourself as the jack of all trades of that.
I'm not a plumber.
You met your match.
The septic water.
Telling me the iron shop did not teach you about plumbing.
Did not teach me anything about plumbing. So they call these people. I remember how I mentioned the strike team of plumbers in the last episode.
Oh yeah.
Which got cut because we're not releasing that episode.
Wait, it was that episode?
I think so.
And not 22? I don't... God, all the episodes are a blur.
To rehash, there was like a strike team of plumbers that pulled up. And I mean, within 5 minutes of calling them, 4 vans pulled up. And I thought it was the funniest thing on earth. Because I was just imagining them as a strike team. But we called them... Excuse me. We called them again. 3 of them rolled up and they brought this big, like, thing on their trailer.
Okay.
And it was like this big case for the poop. So
so like in Dubai.
Sure.
Like those trucks that carry...
It was like that thing that, like, whenever you get off a plane, they put all the waste in.
The waste bin? I'm just joking.
Yeah. So they roll this thing up. They lift up this this compartment. They put this tube down. They used to get to sucking. And they suck a bunch of the poop out.
Yeah, it's a truck, isn't it?
Yeah. And they run a camera down there, like a little snake camera.
Yeah.
And the guy walks in about 30 minutes later, while we're still doing this putrid smell, and he's like, yeah, this is not good.
You're not good, guys.
They're really bad. And, I mean, all these plumbers walked in at the same time. There's 9 of them. They all walk in, and they're all standing like this.
They all have overalls on.
There's something like most of them did. One guy had a t-shirt, and the leader was wearing this orange shirt. He looked like the youngest guy there. It's really funny. And I don't think most of them knew how to speak English. They looked Hispanic. I'm just being honest.
Hey,
you've experienced that too.
Even though they look Hispanic doesn't mean they don't know how to speak English.
Well, when I offered him coffee, he said, he's like, he waved at me like, no. So I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Regardless. They're like, yeah, it's not good. And they're like, what do you mean it's not good? I'm like, yeah, you got this thing called, what do you call it?
He was an expert at plumbing.
He is an expert at plumbing. I just forget it. I forgot the term. Basically, what happened is the pipe started to like get clogged into 2 spots, but it like was also, I think it was at a lower elevation than the rest for some reason. Maybe it was the heat. Maybe it was like the influx of people flushing paper towels in the toilet. Regardless, it broke. So after that, we went on full containment. We started like pushing wet rags in between like the bottoms of doors to keep the smell out. of like the bathrooms. We closed up the bathroom. We closed up everything. We turned the water off.
It's like a quarantine.
And like, I really needed to use the bathroom.
So you went outside.
I drove home.
Oh,
I came back.
Did you tell anyone?
Yeah, I told him like.
Bye guys. They
bye,
just
guys.
realized, wait, where's Kyle?
Where's our plumber? Yeah, drove home. Used the bathroom. Came back. It was just a bizarre day.
Then everyone asked, "Hey, can we borrow your bathroom?"
It was a really bizarre day, and like, I don't know. I don't know why we keep having issues with all this crap. Literally. But it was so bad, man. Like, it was funny because the person, because they didn't ask me, but like I cleaned the toilet once before when it broke. I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
Right? That's not my job. Right? That is out of my pay grade. I am not here to clean toilets. They can do that.
I mean, you're not really paid to do all the extra stuff they make you do too, but.
Well, you say that. I got an extra allotment for doing all of it.
Oh.
They paid me like $120.
Well, that's something.
That's pretty nice on top of the day that I was already making like almost 200, so I'm pretty happy with that. With that said, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story, really. Plumbers rolled up in the strike team, scooped the poop, left the room, or left the building kind of smelling bad, and now they're going to have to come back and fix it, because it's still not exactly right. So
this is a developing story.
This is a developing story. We'll get back to you folks about the poop.
Anyway, back to the weather.
Yeah, back to the weather, Jim.
Alright, this is not something we wrote down, but I wanted to bring it up. I kind of wish we had more people on this podcast. That wasn't just me and you.
I hate you.
It's not that I necessarily hate you, but we both get into very dumb arguments or debates.
No, you were dumb.
What?
You were dumb. You were made of the stupid.
Okay, well, whatever. So I think a third person, or a fourth, or even more, could drag us out of being dumb to each other.
Yeah, I agree. You and I feud over some stupid things.
Yeah.
You don't listen to me sometimes. I don't listen to you sometimes.
And then we go down a dark path.
Like death threats. Death threats start to throw very fast. And so, you know, I gotta be honest with you. Like, you were very frustrating sometimes. You know that? But it's okay. You're my friend.
Wow, a very inspiring message.
But I hate you.
Okay.
Who would we want as our mitigator?
I mean, it would have been Brayden, probably, because he's been on enough.
Yeah.
But he's kind of out of reach now. So I don't know who it would be.
Get a woman.
And who would that be?
One of them. We know several.
Well, they would have to be consistent.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it. They could rotate.
We just have a different woman every time.
Different woman. Women. No, I don't know, man. We could.
It just have to be one of our friends, probably, but.
Yeah.
Like, so obviously.
We can go grab Sean.
Obviously, no.
You don't want Sean on the podcast?
Dude would go on a 30-minute, like, rant.
About Godzilla.
About something brain dead. And then he'll, like, go full GTA NPC and, like, have a 180 switch.
That's why it'd be funny.
It'd be entertainment for us.
It'd be completely incomprehensible to listen to.
Yeah.
The songs... I might...
A card. He's a card.
I think he's schizophrenic. Like, actually
he just starts hearing things.
I've seen him, like... Well, not here
what,
recently.
in public?
I've seen him in public, yeah, but he's weird. He's a nice person.
Does he act weird in public as well?
Yeah, he walks in a very strange... He's got, like... you're right, a GTA 4, or maybe GTA San Andreas kind of NPC hood walk, you know what I mean? Very exaggerated. Very swaying.
Exaggerated swagger.
Yeah. And he talks in a high-pitched voice. This is weird.
He's an interesting fella.
Yeah, he is.
And I don't think he'd be a good mitigator. I think he'd actually join in the argument.
He would, but like
defend. Have his own side to it for some reason.
Yeah, if we were like talking politics, he'd be just like fascist.
And then the next day he'd be hardcore communist.
Yeah, it would just alternate every day. Whatever the voices tell him to do in the morning. Maybe
he's actually a sleeper agent.
Or like for the CCP.
I wonder what his word is.
Actually, what do you think a reward would be? Was like
Probably
activation.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
That usually causes them to go on a tangent.
He's like a disruptor agent.
Kong vs. Godzilla wasn't even good. It just wasn't good. He kept talking about it.
You reminded me about that.
Only like 1/5 or 1/4 of the movie is a monkey and a giant lizard fighting. The rest is the Kong storyline.
Well, I told him like, hey man, I think Godzilla could kill the big monkey, and he's like he like leans back like a 50-degree angle, and he just yells at me.
Bro, you think a monkey? The only advantage he ever gets in that movie is that he gets an axe. And that's it. He doesn't even have a ranged weapon. Godzilla can swim. And he's a gorilla. Gorillas can't swim, so if he goes deep enough.
And he has radiation breath of like fire.
Yeah. Or like... And like he can just absorb radiation and get stronger. He has so much things, and then Kong is literally just big monkey. That's all he has.
Not Deshaun, man. He thought it was the deepest thing in the universe.
He studied the Kong storyline.
He did. He so passionately defended the movie. It was really weird. I don't.
Especially for like the most like basic movie ever. It's not good.
I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. He's a weird guy.
It's like defending Transformers
for the plot.
Bro, dude, remember when the Decepticons
came to Earth?
Bro, and they like
which is actually what killed the dinosaurs, the Decepticons.
Yeah, remember that there's also the dinosaur versions too of the Transformers.
That looks so stupid. That looks so dumb.
Yeah, apparently the new one didn't do that good.
Good.
And it wasn't that good either.
Good.
For obvious reasons. So yeah.
What other anomalies did we encounter in our friend group back in high school? Sean was, I think, definitely like top 3 weirdest.
Yeah, definitely. He was always out of pocket for no reason.
I think the weird thing that sets me off, like, no matter what he said, he'd always, like, just his really weird body movements. It was super weird.
He's like a cartoon character.
He is. Like, I pushed him one time, and he did this, like, whole slipping animation, and he fell backwards.
It's like what, like Shaggy or something?
Yeah. Like, he stayed in place for, like, 15 seconds.
Running in place for, like, 10 seconds straight.
And he fell backwards on his backpack, which had his personal laptop in it.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
And I'm like, dude, what?
Then he gets up, he's like, whoa, why'd you do that, man?
Well, you can't see if Land's, like, throwing gang signs at me.
Yeah.
Evan was cool. Football player Evan.
Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah, he was like the complete opposite. He was
calm.
Chill.
He worked out. He had really weird veins. Like, he stood in sunlight and all his veins would pop out. He's like, can I take those? What else? Oh, you remember RJ? The stench.
Yes. It didn't help that he worked at a place and he didn't bathe.
The stench.
Which I always found, how did his parents not care?
Yeah, if I was dad, I'd beat him. I think that's part of it. I think his dad actually abused him.
Oh, well, that's not great. Well, what, does he have PTSD of taking a shower now?
He just can't, like, I don't want to get my head under the water. I can't get my head under the water. No, but he stunk, like, within, how long, like a 10-meter radius?
10 meters. I think the whole school smelled it.
Yeah, if you were downwind from him, you just smelled like cat pee. It was bad.
I think to myself, how can a human live like that?
That's stupid. That's rough. I could not exist in that way.
And I'm afraid that I didn't get my bath for the day.
Yeah. No, even though I work out, I'm a very cleanly person. I believe in hygiene.
I honestly think people who work out
probably should be more, yeah.
No, not should be. I feel like they usually are.
Yeah, you're right. Because you get a shower after you work out.
Yeah.
I'd say I take maybe 1 or 2 showers a day.
Yeah, me too. I'd say to still be like considered like a clean person, I'd say like every other day.
Yeah.
It's alright. If you're not working outside. Obviously, if you're outside sweating all the time, you don't take a shower that day for some reason.
I will always, like, if I do a run, I will always get a shower after that.
Well, like, obviously, if you're doing something that, like, causes you to sweat and stuff.
Yep. Speaking of after this podcast, I gotta hit legs.
Oh.
I hurt myself today.
That's not really related, but okay.
I hate legs so much.
Alright.
I hate legs so much.
Well, I can chop them off for you.
Would I have to do squats anymore?
I mean, you can do them with your arms.
That's a dip. There's a difference, and I do enjoy those. Let's see what's next on the docket here. We're right at the 30-minute mark, so maybe we should discuss our Fallout topic of the coolest companion.
Yes. Do you want to do it by games, or do you want to do it by of all time, or do you want to do both?
We could do both. I don't know anything but the first or second game.
I only know one for the first game, and he's literally the bottom of the barrel companion. He would shoot you in the back.
I think you're talking about the guy who wears the leather jacket, right?
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but I know he wears the leather jacket.
Or no, his name's Ian.
Yeah, Ian.
Bro, he just shoots you in the back and stuff sometimes. He's just that useless.
But he's cool.
It's the only companion I get. Dog meat for Fallout 1.
All right. Fallout 2. Do you know any companions there?
Yeah, the Deathclaw.
That's pretty cool.
The sentient Deathclaw.
That's pretty cool. And Fox, or not Fox. This is
Marcus.
Marcus, yeah.
Yeah.
All superhumans look the same. Marcus is cool.
All right. Now let's get to the games we actually know a little bit about.
So Fallout 3, I would say, Fox.
Yeah, I mean.
It's big, cool, super mutant dude.
Yeah.
Minigun, bird.
No, he had a Gatling laser.
Oh, that's true. Gatling laser. Wow.
Well, it didn't have to. It was literally OP. He had over 1,000 HP, I think. He was a tank.
Yes. Must be nice.
So there was little I mean, if you want to pick by character, I mean, the bad thing about Fallout 3 is their companions weren't super fleshed out.
Yeah.
They were just, hey, I'm gonna help you.
They were guns for hire. Yeah.
I mean, it was cool that you could only pick them based on your karma level. I guess that was unique.
What's that evil dude in Megaton?
Jericho.
What's his deal?
He's an ex-raider.
Oh, that's super deep.
Yeah. And then there's the Sergeant RL9 or the Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually.
Actually, probably the most fleshed out companion, funnily enough, is Butch from Fallout 3.
Which one?
The Tunnel Snake.
Oh, you can make him your companion?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You go back to the vault during the main quest. Well, you could. It's really a side quest. And if you do it a certain way, he goes to Rivet City.
And then you could have him as follower.
Then if you have neutral karma, you can run the baddest gang in the Waste.
The Tunnel Rats. Tunnel Snakes.
Tunnel Snakes is an interesting name.
That is a very interesting. It sounds gay.
Sounds like an innuendo.
Yes.
Yeah,
considering they were only guy tunnel snakes.
Oh, I mean, they mentioned that. I think they were bullying some woman or something.
Yeah.
And then Butch is oh, I could show you a real tunnel snake. Something like that.
What perverts. I murdered him.
Bro.
Both playthroughs. I've only done 2 playthroughs of Fallout 3.
Why would you kill him? He actually could be useful.
Bullying is wrong.
Bro, you're gonna get onto him about what he did as a teenager?
Yeah. That was wrong. I hold grudges.
There's a surprising amount of variety that you can do with Butch. You can give him your BB gun and he can kill the rad roaches himself.
Yeah.
You can go in and kill the rad roaches, or you can just walk away.
I killed his mother.
You can do that too, I guess. But if you help Butch, he actually distracts the guard.
I killed his mother.
Okay, you murderous psychopath.
Yes.
I think you always do an evil karma playthrough.
For my first one, yeah. Except for Red Dead, where I did a good playthrough for my first one.
Because Fallout 3, being bad is just goofy.
Yeah.
You're
comically evil.
Yeah, you're comically evil.
I want to nuke this city full of people.
Why? I don't know.
It's fun.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny.
Being bad is for the sake of being bad.
Fallout New Vegas.
This is where the companions actually had a little bit of lore to them and not just meat bags.
Well, I don't think we should talk about DLC, because if we're talking about DLC as well,
Okay,
Joshua is the coolest one. Yeah. But, barring Joshua and his infinite coolness and Bible verse and 45 caliber, God's caliber kind of thing.
Yeah. Base game, I guess.
The base game.
Boone
is just depressed.
I mean, Boone is pretty good though.
He's good.
Like, take away that. I mean,
Take away the depression. Give him some hollow points. He's pretty good.
like number one, he's actually a really good companion that has.
Especially early game, yeah.
But
murderable.
he does actually like he has a cool story where like you can have 2 different varieties of like special armor for him or something if you do his like personal quest
Okay.
or something like that, where like you go back to Bitter Springs because he was there.
And kills more people.
Yeah, well, you kill the Legion that's attacking. I like Raoul.
Veronica's cool. Not just because he gives you access to the Brotherhood, but because he's cool, and her story with Elijah is interesting.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And you can actually go back to her after doing Dead Money.
And you give her like some special training, right, or something, because he gives you a new perk.
You get 2 different perks depending on what you say. I like Raoul.
He just repairs things. I've never had him as a companion.
Well, he's not just if you do his quest, he can be like a gunslinger.
Mm.
Yeah. And he's also voiced by Danny Trejo.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he is Tortuga.
Yeah, Tortuga. Yeah, head of a turtle guy.
Apparently, did not remember voicing Raoul.
No recollection.
Which I kind of don't blame him. It's kind of like a random character in a list of characters he's probably like played as.
Yeah, he did everything. No, Eddie's the best companion.
Yeah, but it's because he's so
Useful.
Shroud. Well, he's also you can have him with another companion too. Is what makes him useful. But Rex is a good boy.
He is.
You do gotta take that into consideration.
He is. He's a good dog. Other companions. Who else is there?
Lily.
Ugh.
You don't like the
I don't
schizophrenic grandma?
I don't like the schizophrenic grandma. Serve me
I think it's hilarious.
it can't actually be a woman, right?
She was a woman.
But I thought the whole thing about super mutants is that they're all the same sex.
Oh, I mean, she was a woman. Like, she
Well,
was
what,
a
did
woman.
she just draw Wang?
Like, she
Like,
was
what?
a human. No, they just have nothing. All super.
The Master is stupid. How did he... He never checked?
No.
What do you mean he never checked?
In fact, it's a shock to him when you tell him that they can't reproduce.
Well, you can not reproduce and still have something there. So how did he...
Well, they do have something. Well, I don't know how it works.
Look! Look it up right now.
Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, they do definitely have something because in Fallout 2, something happens.
Oh, I'm unaware of that. Let's not discuss.
Fallout 2 is like the most
Metal?
fever dream of the Fallout games. You can be the most out of pocket person in that game. I swear. You can be a boxer.
You can be something else too.
Oh yeah.
Right next to run the store to the boxing ring.
You can be a famous artist.
Yes. You can be an astronaut, a
Pizza delivery guy, a doctor, all in one studio.
Yeah.
Barring that, let's move on here.
Well, we were still thinking of companions, right?
Oh yeah, who else is there?
Oh God. Arcade. He's so forgettable to me. The only thing I could think of about him
This is Quest.
is the Enclave.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing that gives him points.
He's gay, isn't he?
I don't know.
No, I thought he was gay.
Oh yeah, he is because if you have the gay.
You're
break.
right. Well, in that case, like half of everybody is. Like the NCR armorer dude, flirt with him, get half off prices.
Well, yeah, because he's gay too, but not everyone, barely anyone in the game is gay. There aren't that many gay characters.
List of the gays.
Huh. How many gay characters? I mean, in Fallout 4, every single companion is bisexual.
Yeah. Interesting.
I mean, am I wrong?
Is in Fallout New Vegas. Okay.
You know, who's your favorite like random side character in Fallout New Vegas? I think my favorite is Fantastic.
Oh, that moron. Yeah.
He's the definition of like 1 intelligence but 10 luck.
Yeah, no charisma, just luck.
Yeah, he has like the charisma of nothing. If you have 0 intelligence, he's like, oh, man, they brought someone smarter than me in here or something. And the funny thing is like he survives so many dumb things. If you help him, he goes to Hoover Dam. If you kill all the NCR dudes with the weapon, the Legion lets him join the Legion for some reason. Even though he's a chem addict. And so he always has a good life unless you just shoot him.
At the Mojave Outpost, the courier can flirt with Major Knight.
You know, I think he actually gives you like a lower repair.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, maybe there's not that gay. There's definitely a few instances of the gay.
Well, I mean...
During World War Blue, the courier can float with their own disembodied brain, much to its disgust. That's hilarious. Side character?
Yeah, it's like some useless idiot that's like not important to the plot at all.
The frickin' dude outside of Novak that rambles.
Oh, no bark?
No bark. No bark's for me. Because he's the character for Fallout 2.
Well, that's not confirmed
Yeah,
at all.
he is.
Sure, buddy, sure. Your headcanon is true.
It is.
Okay.
Moving on from Fallout.
Well, wait, what about Fallout 4?
Oh, I forgot about Fallout 4. Because the companions are very forgettable. My favorite companions is the one
I'll
I made
answer
on
for you,
the roulette bench.
Oh, I was gonna say Kate, but...
Kate's, yeah.
I was thinking about ones with an actual personality that isn't just beep bloop.
I think Kate is a useful companion, especially early on. Barring the fact that she doesn't mind me stealing, she has a decent gun.
A double barrel?
It's better than I would say the double barrel is better than the laser musket.
Well, the laser musket's only good if you're actually aim.
Yeah.
Preston misses his shots 95% of the time.
And then it takes 3 minutes to reload because it's a laser musket.
So...
Kate's useful because he doesn't care if I steal.
Well, because you always play as someone who's like slightly evil, so...
Yeah.
You're never a good person in games.
No. It's fun to be evil.
Okay, buddy.
It is!
I think you need your bedtime pills.
My normal pills. My sleepy medicine. Gotta sedate him.
Time to go to bed, old man.
Let me play my video games, so I want to play my video games, okay.
Alright. So, yeah, I guess for me... I don't know, I like Nick Valentine a lot.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He has a pretty good story. Old Longfellow, I don't know anything about his story.
Yeah, I know nothing about him, but like...
He's pretty cool.
He's like probably the most down-to-earth type of like companion.
Most based companion.
Porter Gage is just a suck up.
Porter Gage is just
Raider.
not a good person.
No.
He's just that's
He's bad to the point where I don't even want to he's just evil for the sake of being evil.
Yeah. Like Kate is evil.
She's not evil, she's immoral. I'd say that.
I don't know. She likes it when you threaten people and stuff all the time.
That's not necessarily evil. I think
Oh, even if it's to innocent people.
I don't think it's the matter of the actual fear that you get out of it. I think it's the fact that you're getting your way over someone is what is kind of important there.
Yeah, but when you're she likes it when you don't give Sheffield Nuka-Cola and stuff.
Good. Get a job.
Bro, but you can give him a job.
There is a water fountain right over.
But he doesn't want water. He wants Nuka-Cola.
That's called an addiction. You shouldn't feed an addiction. You're aiding and abetting a addict. That's what you're doing.
No.
You are. You're.
You know what I found out about Sheffield, actually? He is actually the most useless settler.
Yeah, he is.
He's not even a level 4 at all.
He's not?
No. So that even makes him less...
We've been lied to?
I searched it up, and he's not even a level 4. And he's not... And he's not even essential. So if the Soman gets attacked...
I've killed him before.
So if the Soman gets attacked, he can just get killed.
Good, but he's not level 4? So
Yes.
Who is level 4? The bartender guy? The random encounter?
Yeah. And certain guys you'll see in random encounters most of the time.
That's stupid. That's
So he's not useful in any way. He's literally unessential. The only way you can make him essential is if you supply him. But I do not want to see Sheffield walking around in a kitted armor.
My favorite thing to do is this supply line the most heavily armed robots I have, and they just randomly see them everywhere.
Yeah, because they wreck things.
Yeah, it's great.
I like to arm my settlers with the best arsenal ever.
Yeah, it's fun to watch them fight and die.
Yeah, when they don't die, they just sit down and then get back up.
Yeah. Moving on from Fallout though, because I think we've talked about Fallout long enough. You have Baldur's Gate 3 on here, which I know nothing about, so that's your go, balls.
So you haven't heard about it?
No.
It only came out recently, but people are saying it's probably one of the best RPGs that came out like in a long time.
All right.
Why are you looking at me?
I was just
Oh.
eye contact.
It's like the it's I like to describe it as like Elden Ring. It's like Elden Ring where like it did really good and like set a really high standard for new RPGs to come out because I think it has like millions of voice lines. I'm not. What's funny? Okay. Okay, bro. What?
Oh no. Millions of voice lines.
Yeah, like a bunch of endings, stuff, a bunch of characters you can meet, and stuff like that. So it's like really, really good. And then a bunch of like AAA developers like complained.
About it being good.
Yeah, they did the same thing with Elden Ring. They're like, I could not understand how anyone could like this game. The quest design is bad and the UI is so awful.
Okay.
Oh, just because a non-AAA development team is being called really good because they're not doing scummy things like microtransactions and like a broken game on release. Wow.
Crazy.
Color. We're really asking for a lot when we don't want a broken game on release.
You know what game I want to play?
What?
I think it's 13 Days in Fallujah.
I have no idea.
It's like some ultra realistic urine Middle East. Urine Middle East. Getting shot at by insurgents.
You really like playing games where you fight terrorists, don't you?
I know, I like being the terrorist.
So you really like war on terror games, don't you?
I like killing Americans who invaded my wonderful land.
Based opinions right here. From a guy who has no Middle Eastern descent.
Yeah, I have.
This is the most unstable chair, I swear to God.
Oh God. Lane just ate it off the chair.
Except I didn't, I stood up.
I'm gonna push you.
Swear to Jesus himself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Baldur's Gate. I think it's... I've read that pen like 6 times.
I'll hope.
Thank you. I don't know how... I think it's 68 Days in Fallujah. I don't know. Whatever. You're in a bad place, you get shot at, and it's co-op. So you can play with your friends. And if you go into...
Baldur's Gate 3 is multiplayer as well, actually.
What kind of multiplayer is it?
I'm pretty sure... I don't think it's like an MMO because it's like single player as well, so I think it is co-op.
Okay.
I think just a real person takes the place of like your AI companions. You can have like 3 people with you at a time.
Know what I'm talking about? You're like... You and I think maybe 5 friends, or you can have less.
Okay.
It's co-op. So you're working together to clear rooms and objectives. And if you go into game chat, like it's what's that stuff called? Like voice chat. So it's like the distance you are, and depending on the building you're in, it sounds different.
Okay.
If you look at the radio, your character actually take his hand, place it on the radio, and call him.
Oh.
It's really cool.
Do you really like ultra realism in games or something?
Not so much to play with myself, but with friends it's fun.
Oh, okay.
I think accidentally, in quotations, friendly firing my dude.
Bro, I didn't know. Sorry.
I didn't realize.
Bro, did you see the new Modern Warfare 3
Oh my god.
teaser?
Oh my god. It's the same game.
Isn't it like a...
I will strangle you. It's the same game. It's the
so
same
bad.
game.
We live in a world where Snoop Dogg and Nicki Minaj are in COD.
And Homelander.
Imagine like gunning down Snoop Dogg. We live in a world. We truly live.
What are his executions? What does Snoop Dogg do? He like smokes on you, where you just fall over, die.
They look so goofy in my opinion.
He rolls you into a blunt and smokes you.
Because they don't look tactical at all.
No.
So like,
Call of Duty is meant to just be as marketable as possible. That's all it is. It's a money maker.
yeah, they definitely turn to that side.
It sucks.
Man, I miss the days of Black Ops 2.
Policemen swear to God.
I'm not simping
For a child.
You've seen that SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what he says, is it? What did he actually
Obviously
say?
not. I don't know.
Listen to it.
Reads
I
the lyrics and it actually says that.
I like Little Dark Age as a song.
Yeah, and as a meme.
And a meme.
The edits, bro.
The edits are great. There's like
really
IDP.
It brings back my nostalgia.
It does. Like, seeing Little Dark Age videos of, like... For those who don't know, there's a song from... I don't know who makes it. Called Little Dark Age. It's like it looks like an acronym.
Okay.
They make this song, and it's really kind of... It's a weird song. It puts you in the right headspace for, like, reminiscing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just kind of like a trippy, almost, kind of sounding song. Correct me if you disagree with me. But you make edits of, like, Fallout Little Dark Ages, Enclave Little Dark Ages, and I'm like, man, I want to be part of a dying nation.
Man, I want to be part of a fascist organization right about now.
But they have such cool armor.
That's a good excuse.
Sign up right now. Or like Minecraft YouTubers, Little Dark Age. And you reminisce about the good times before Pat beat his wife.
Or before, like, you find out every single Minecraft YouTuber had a controversy. Except for Dan TDM.
80% of them were pedophiles.
Oh, that's like the average famous person. I don't know what you're talking about. There's like the two paths of rich and famous people. Drugs or crime.
Kitty diddling.
Yeah.
Or divorce.
I mean, who's to say that they couldn't have, like, more than one, right?
Yeah.
And Elon, you want to talk about the Musk for a second?
Oh, because it would be deleted, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't want to talk about the fight again.
Oh, the fight? We differ on our opinions on the fight. Let's talk about, like, for a minute. Landon believes that the Zuck...
I think the Zuck has a good chance.
And I think that through brute force, excuse me.
Yeah,
Elon.
I see you've fallen to the right.
I feel as if Elon might just be able to clobber him. But we'll leave it at that.
Well, it's not decimation. It's not, like, easy for Musk to beat Mark.
No, I'm not saying it will be. But we'll see. I don't want to rehash this. It's stupid.
Well, we'll see, because if they even do it. Apparently, the destination is in, like, Italy or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. You want to talk about the realistic scenario? They just don't do it.
Yeah. But we can hope.
That's the realistic scenario.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how stupid Elon Musk is.
Well, we're not talking about Why are we talking about Elon? We're not talking about Elon.
Because he's stupid.
You hate Elon.
It's not that I just blindly hate him. I used to like him a lot, and then I realized that he really isn't that smart. But he likes to talk like he is.
Well, he doesn't... If you're rich, you don't have to be smart. All you have to do is hire the smart people.
That's what I was gonna say. He's good at, like, paying
business.
He's good at talking. I guess
That's half the battle.
that's, like, really what makes people. Yeah, but you always hear people praise Elon for being smart or something, but he really isn't that smart.
Are you smarter?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that.
You big brain?
I'm just saying that he's just not that intelligent. He's actually pretty stupid by some of his decisions. Literally, the way he handled Twitter.
Do you think you could beat Neil deGrasse Tyson in a fist fight?
No.
The random physicist?
No.
Okay. Random question, I just want to throw it out there.
No, because he's like... I
think he's like 6'5".
And not even just because he's tall, but like...
He's bigger than you.
I was gonna say, like, he
tall?
probably clobbered me. He
Neil.
probably, like, if he punched me like this, I just get grounded.
Literally grounded. Let's see. Oh, come on. I don't speak that language. What's that in feet? It's like they're 5'11", right?
5'11"? Oh,
think.
like I know.
He's 6'1". He's 6'1", man.
Bro, he's scary.
He's scary. People who are tall don't scare me. You know who scare me? Cartel people. They scare me.
Whoa, I doubt you're gonna meet him.
God, I hope not. They're scary.
They do be scary.
Yeah. What else we gotta talk about?
We have the last question.
Oh.
Your phone? Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, that's things we used to think as kids.
Yeah. You had anything that you used to think that was like obviously it's not true nowadays.
Yeah, I did.
Like?
I forget what it was exactly, but it wasn't the Alaska being an island thing.
Wait, a lot of people thought that?
Well,
by looking on a map.
Yeah, by looking on a map, because Alaska is like,
It's
on a
right
map.
next
Yeah,
to Hawaii.
you can't fit it on a just a country map because.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you like zoom out.
But I did think Hawaii was far, far larger than what it actually was.
Hawaii, oh.
Because the maps had portrayed it as this huge nation
Because
of.
it's like zoomed in.
Yeah.
It's like a third of the size of the U.S.
So I thought Hawaii was like the size of Texas. And yeah.
I love how every like American child has Texas as like
Their go-to large state.
yeah
Alaska is larger than Texas.
Yeah,
isn't
it is.
Yeah.
by quite a bit.
Alaska's the biggest state.
It is.
But it's most of it is nearly uninhabited.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Just like leave out that part,
Yeah.
and you'll find people shocked.
You know, buying Alaska was one of the best purchases we could have made. It has so much uranium.
Oh
Like in real life, not just in the Fallout universe. That's tons of uranium and
well, in the Fallout universe, they were trying to take it for oil.
oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
had
mean, it's not like
uranium,
I mean, what was Russia gonna do that for? Use it for?
missile strike bay against Canada.
They didn't have missiles back then, but okay.
Well, back then, you're right. Yeah. But if they had the foresight to think, maybe in the future we'll have this thing called missiles.
Well,
and
I
they'll go-
mean, they were thinking in the future because they're like, oh wait, we're enemies with the British,
Yeah, that's
and we
true.
border a British colony.
Yeah.
So like, you know what? Let's screw over Britain and give it to one of their enemies.
Yeah. No new development on the purchasing of.
Actually, wait. This is actually hilarious. Did you know America wasn't their first choice?
Who was?
Their first choice was Liechtenstein. Look up that country.
I know, it's like.
It's like that on a map. They were about to make
It's smaller than Texas.
way smaller than Texas.
Mm-hmm. By about. It's like. Yeah, 10th the size.
They were really willing to. It was
insane.
It was really an idea. In that tiny little thing in between, in Austria
How
and
does it
Switzerland.
exist as its own place?
It's just a remnant of the Holy Roman
So
Empire.
that's it to that to there.
Yes.
It is 5 miles wide. And about 8 miles.
It's only the only reason why it exists is just because it's a remnant of the Holy Roman Empire, and just no one thought about invading it.
So who lives there? Like Liechtensteinians?
Rich people.
Oh, rich people?
I mean Germans.
Oh, rich Germans?
Oh, more like rich Americans who want to pay low taxes.
You gonna move there? Is that free healthcare?
Only I don't know. What's happening in France right now?
Who was in?
Adolf Hitler was in Paris.
Was he?
He was.
I saw the picture.
You ever saw that picture?
I saw the picture. Can you point out the Eiffel Tower?
No, not on this. Well, actually, what if there's just a name that says the Eiffel?
I think there is actually. I think it's over here.
Like I know. If I were to go to France, I actually think I'd kill myself if I go to Paris.
Why?
Cause
all the riots and crap right now.
Well, not even that. Like even before, it's like a notoriously like dirty and
Yeah.
horrible.
This whole part of the world here is just—they're filled with dirty people.
No,
All
just,
of France.
I think like even
They're
I think
savages.
French people hate Paris too, so like no one even likes Paris at all.
Mm.
Birmingham, them Burmese. Am I right?
Wake up and greet the wife Susan.
Birmingham is also like known for being like sucky.
I mean, what? Where here isn't sucky?
Yeah, it rains all the time and it's like foggy the next day.
I occasionally just check the weather map in Greenland. I get
Why?
bored sometimes. I just check weather maps.
What, is it cold again?
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so surprising.
Yeah, let me show you. Is this the one I use? It's not.
How, like what cities are even in Greenland?
They're all on the coast.
Well,
There's nothing on the interior.
I mean, do you expect people to live in permafrost? Oh, whoa, really?
You see what I mean?
You know, I found out recently that I've been saying that country's name wrong.
How is it pronounced?
Niger.
Oh, you've been saying that. You've been saying Niger wrong.
It's not pronounced like that.
How's it pronounced?
It's because it's French. Actually, it's Niger.
Niger.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a dangerous thing to be saying. Niger.
I feel like that's safer than the other way.
Niger.
You say it with a hard R, and then one moment
I mean, I'm gonna.
One slips out.
We gotta. No, I can't say it.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, there's the whole coup thing
Which one?
in Niger.
Oh, yeah, that one.
The military coup. And then, like, some, like, thing in, like, there's, like, some West African, like, union thing or whatever. And they've, like, said, okay, so we're going to forcefully restore democracy.
That's a very American thing to do. But...
Well, it's African nations basically saying that. And then Niger was like, no.
No.
And then they had some friends. They had Mali and Burkina Faso or whatever. And they're like, so if you go into Niger, we're gonna join. So they're like, oh, well, this kind of like causes a little bit more issues.
Yeah, it sucks.
And it doesn't help that the Niger military dictatorship actually is very pro-Russian.
Oh yeah, there's Wagner down there right now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Or Wagner. Yeah, it's Wagner.
And then America was like, sure, we'll support the democratic people. As always.
Let's see. Well, we're over an hour.
What else? Out of any, I mean, what about Iceland? Wouldn't Iceland be big?
You want to move to Iceland?
I prefer that over Greenland.
What's the average temperature in Iceland?
The worst thing in Iceland is the volcano.
Yeah. That's close to Alaska right now, actually. 50s.
Yeah.
They're one of the happiest people in the world, aren't they?
Yeah, it's usually ranked because it's not corrupt.
Yeah.
I know. Usually all the Nordic countries are ranked really high because of their programs.
I really do think one day I will move to a different country. Israel?
I don't think they're really happy there. I mean, maybe if you're Jewish and
I don't know about
Arab at all.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Okay, maybe they're not getting these polls from Palestinians.
They don't exist.
Oh yeah, because they don't live on that land.
Exactly. Yeah. Iceland. Man, honestly, is it expensive to live in Iceland?
Well, I mean, I think first off, definitely Iceland because, I mean it's an ocean away. You gotta pay for the imports, right? But I think it's also part of the European Union because of Denmark. So like it actually has less like tariffs on stuff.
Yes. Not
Right.
Ireland, Iceland. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, all the Nordic countries are expensive, but they're expensive for good reason.
The second most expensive country to live in globally.
I mean, they're expensive, but like also how much you get paid there too, right?
Minimum living expenses are $16,000 a month, including housing, utilities, public transportation, and leisure activities. Well, they threw leisure activities in there. I would just need my police station.
Wow, you're like you have the easiest position too in Iceland because not a lot of crime happens there. So
Yeah.
what you even be doing? Sit around,
I don't know.
drink coffee. And
What would I do?
If you were a police officer there, you wouldn't really be doing too much. You'll have like some crime, but like I doubt there'll be like murders or anything. It'd probably be like the most petty thing ever.
I don't know, man.
So yeah, I mean, there's Norway's usually ranked pretty high. Denmark as well. I mean, the only bad thing, and I understand it is like high taxes. But like I understand why they have those. They have like free education, healthcare systems in place, and many other like things. So that's why they also have high taxes. It's not like they're spending it all on the military.
Where does that? What country would do that, man?
I don't know.
America. Are you ready for another lesson? Alright, I think we're going to conclude.
Wait, I didn't even answer.
Oh, quickly. You 30 seconds.
No, because it's a kind of a interesting thing. Well, come on, dude. We're not like on a time crunch here.
I am. But
Well, it's not gonna take 3 years for me to say this.
Just go for it. You're wasting time now. Go for it.
You're wasting time on moaning and groaning. Okay. So, when I was really young, right? It was really dumb. I used to think this for a short part of time, that I used to think that women would grow peepees, like they get older, they would.
What are you talking? Are you sure you want to really talk about this? This is embarrassing.
Bro, I was like 4 or
Moron.
5. Says the dude who thought there were sharks in the pool. Shut up.
Sharks in the pool.
That's actually. Like, that's literally illogical. You can look into the water, see there's nothing in
I
there.
don't think what you're saying was logical either.
I mean, it wasn't, but, like, it makes more sense than what you're saying.
No, it don't.
My logic was like, oh, I have this, but they don't. So I'm like, oh, they must have something
Please continue.
there later.
They say third layer.
No, I said there later. And they're like,
Oh.
oh, there's nothing there right now, so I mean.
Jesus Christ. Continue.
I mean, that's mostly the root of it. That's the,
Penis.
I mean, he used to have the fear of the stupid shark thing, which I've never understood.
It's a pretty common thing, actually.
I know. Apparently your sister still has that fear.
The fear goes like this, that even if you can visually see the pool, there's nothing in the pool, you're worried that something's behind you. I would be more inclined to say that's probably a phobia.
Of just water?
Well, I'm not afraid of water. I'm not afraid of open water. Whenever I'm in water, I get this weird feeling that someone's behind me. Even now. It doesn't bother me anymore. It's like getting watched. You know that feeling? But it's
always feel
worse. It's worse. It's weird. I don't know.
Okay. Well, apparently your sister is still scared of sharks being in the pool.
Something kind of cool the other day happened. I got that feeling of being watched while I was walking through the parking lot. And, like, it was just a coworker in their car. But there was no engine running or anything. And, like, I just stopped for a second. I just immediately turned my head to them. Just from the feeling of being watched. I knew where they were.
Okay.
Why is this
Well,
spider
did
sense?
they look at you?
They were looking at me before, so they were watching. So I like, flicked on them.
Okay.
And they like, stopped looking at me.
It's like, oh my god, it's Kyle.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, the new Spider-Man movie.
Was it good?
I didn't watch it.
Oh. Get back to me on that.
I'll probably never watch it for a while.
Alright. Good talk. Well, I would say this has been a lot better of an episode.
Yeah. Who knew that when we could actually be, like, joking and not angry?
It was a rough day for recording, I think. I was pretty miserable that day. I'm a lot better now. Things have improved. So.
Yeah. Plus, we actually had topics, and, I mean, our Q&A was alright, I guess. It tried to give us stuff to talk about, but too much, like, stuff that I would not want to talk about on our podcast.
Yeah. Like the man I killed in 2017.
Yeah. 23 buried.
Just one.
0 found.
Just one. Aiden. Alright, folks, on that note.
Who the heck did that?
Who the heck did that?
Anyway, I guess I get to do the outro tonight.
Hurry up.
Alright. If you enjoyed,
Dab.
If you enjoyed, go die.
Well, no one's gonna die then.
If you didn't enjoy this, smash that like and subscribe button, dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, and download and on Spotify as well.
And subscribe to our Patreon.
That is non-existent.
Give us money.
God, I
Funny
love money.
I love money. I love money more than people.
If you want more funny moments, give us money.
People are just a monetary means to an end.
Southerners during this.
Alright, that's enough. Later, folks. Goodbye.
Bye.